good morning. Happy Monday, June 7th. Are you enjoying the weather outside? Nice hot weekend. Really enjoy that. But there's ozone issues, so be careful with that. Kids are in swimming pools. People are getting ready to take vacations. Oh, if you're taking a vacation, make sure you get your rental cars. There's a lot of warnings out about that. And I've even heard of people driving up to hotels in U-Haul trucks. Well, if you got to get around, you got to get around. Other things that I heard is the deaths on the American roads for 2020, even though driving was way down, the number of deaths was virtually identical since before. You know, last weekend, my wife and I were driving along 88 here in the Naperville area, and two exotic cars buzzed us with that high-pitched sound. I have no idea how they were going, how fast they were going, but if somebody told me they were going 120, 150 miles an hour, I wouldn't disbelieve it. That's how fast they were going, weaving in and out of traffic. Absolutely crazy and incredible. What else is going on? Oh, here's one. Mystery in the Skies. ABC reported with UFOs. Wonder why the UFOs haven't made contact with us. Is it because our society isn't worth contacting when it's all said and done? The way we treat each other, driving too fast? The number of shootings, the 12 and 14-year-old last week. Wow. And here's something that's very interesting. I heard that fish oil, pregnant women who take fish oil, that their children have better cognitive abilities when tested out at, I think, at age 10 or more. So our topic today is going to be on children, usually the first year of life or so. Parents, you want to take care of your kids? Well, here's a good way to do it. Make sure you have adequate, appropriate health insurance. You know, taking care of the children, especially in that first 12 to 18 months, can be very expensive. The cost of diapers, formula. I remember when our child was in diapers, I think I was spending back then $70 a month on diapers. I couldn't wait for her to become toilet trained so we didn't have to do that. But it's very expensive. And taking your children to the doctor, that can be expensive too. Do you know that in the first 12 months you're supposed to take your child to a doctor 6 times? What do they do for 6 times? Well, there's vaccines. They monitor the health to make sure the child is developing normally and all. Let's take a look at some of the vaccines that children are supposed to receive. During those exams, the doctors are looking for all this can cost money. So if you don't have appropriate health insurance, oh my goodness, what would it cost you? A whole lot of money. Or you have to neglect your child because you don't have the ability to pay for this. So, one way to take real good care of your children is to make sure you have insurance, because insurance will give you the negotiated discount cost for the health care. And that helps alleviate a lot, especially if your child may be developing problems. You can catch it real early and deal with it accordingly. So, if you have an HMO, when your child is born, make sure you contact and get a pediatrician assigned to your child to get the appropriate care. If you have a PPO, just look up in the PPO to make sure you can stay in network for your child's health care. These are all important things to make sure your children are developing normally. Hey, and don't we want the best for our children? Of course we do if we're good parents. We absolutely do. And the best can mean the best clothes, the best food, the best housing, but also the best health care. So from an insurance agent's perspective, that's one way to take care of your children and to love them to death. So hey, what happened last week here at the MLD Agency Marketplace? Thank you for referring Henry to us. He's all squared away now. Dale, thank you for calling and taking out your Medicare supplemental policies with us. Able to hunt down 2 families where didn't have up-to-date phone numbers. And one of the families, we were able to save them about $150 a month on guaranteed issue and pre-approved Medicare supplement policies for them. The other thing is Paul came in to take a look at his long-term care policy. We didn't write it, but he had some questions on it, so we were able to review that with Paul. So that's what's going on here at the MLD Agency. If you need our services, number and email is on the bottom of the screen. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next week, stay safe and treat each other well. Bye.